Hello, this is your author Mark, coming to you with another YouTube discussion. Today we're going to discuss a topic. Well, we're going to discuss two topics anyway. We're going to discuss two topics. One of them is called, is college education obsolete in this day and age in a traditional sense? And the second thing is, we're going to discuss is the information technology market, job market, actually flooded, and it's basically, for new people, it's basically impossible to get a job in today's IT field. Now, topic number one that I want to discuss is college education in today's day and age obsolete? Well, in this case, I would have to say yes and no. Yes, it is obsolete because in a traditional sense, the college education is obsolete in one way, that in my opinion it is obsolete because nowadays, when it comes to information technology, liberal arts, etc., you can actually learn this stuff on YouTube, and there's basically other ways of learning it. Now, the only reason now to go to college is if you want to be a doctor, basically a lab technician that wants to work in like medical field, that sort of thing. Yes, then you have to go to college. But otherwise, in my opinion, college education is obsolete. Plus, not to mention that it costs an arm and a leg to go to college these days. Now, there's another problem with too many people going to college these days, because in that case, if there's too much of a certain product available on the market, because let's face it, college degree today is a product, okay? It is a product that almost everybody has. Now, this type of thing has a problem. We do have a problem. Of course, we have a problem with student loans, etc., etc., student loan bubble. We have discussed all this before, but here's the deal: if you have too much, if you have a glut of college graduates flooding the job market, it's going to be hard for other people to get a job right out of college. That's going to make getting a job out of college that much harder, in my opinion. Now, we're going to talk about the crisis in the IT field, because a lot of people did major in IT, etc., etc. But here's where the problem started. This started way back in the early 2000s, when Microsoft, in my opinion, really messed up their certifications, because back in the old days, if you had MCS, if you had your certification, Microsoft certifications such as MCP, which stands for Microsoft Certified Professional, MCSA, which stands for Microsoft Certified Network Administrator, and MCSE, which stands for Microsoft Certified Engineer, then you were golden. You could have gotten a job anywhere, etc., etc. But here's the deal: when Microsoft really messed up their certification process with doing away with MCP, MCSA, and MCSE certifications, that's when the whole IT market has started to go down, because because to be honest with you, it's when you had those certifications, you were golden. But now that makes it even harder to get a job, because nowadays everybody wants to be like Cisco, like CompTIA with their A plus certification. They want it to be just like Cisco, which I think the Microsoft certifications still exist, but not like it was, but they still exist. However, you have to recertify every 3 years, just like A plus certification. It used to be you took your test once and then that's it. But now they want whether A plus, Microsoft certifications, Cisco certification, they want you to recertify every 3 or 4 years. Now, here's the problem with this. Because of flood of the college graduates and people with certification, it's hard for a person that's starting out in IT. It is very hard to get a job in the first place. Now, when those companies such as Microsoft, CompTIA, and Cisco require you to recertify every 3 years, in my opinion, that just costs money. So I mean, and if you have those certifications, in order to keep them up to date, that's gonna make it even harder. Now, let's talk about the college. When I said that, when I said college education is obsolete, let's be brutally honest. Today, now, this is not kind of the college's fault, but to be honest with you, college today is basically teaching your IT skills on obsolete equipment, because to be honest with you, nowadays, if you get out of college with that computer science degree, when you go back to work, you're going to have to relearn everything all over again. Because, okay, we touched on the certification market, but let's look at the web development market, and all these programming languages such as C++. You have to learn all these frameworks, and I think pretty soon the web developer job will be obsolete anyway, because you got things like of course it's a good idea to know how to code and how to develop applications and how to do web development, but pretty soon that's gonna be obsolete to technology such as artificial intelligence, Chat GPT, things like Wix, things like you got these editors nowadays. I mean, but the thing is, nowadays, in order to succeed in an IT market, I mean, you really have to really climb the ladder. I mean, really, and to be honest with you, those jobs, I mean, such as programmers, such as computer programs, or web developers, those jobs are, in my opinion, are going to be replaced either by Chat GPT or artificial intelligence, because nowadays, with the rapid development of what do you call it, artificial intelligence and Chat GPT, I mean, it's going to be the IT field. You're dealing with the flood of college graduates, first of all, and the reason that it's going to be hard to get a job in an IT field nowadays is because whether in an IT field or whatever college degree you take, it's going to get harder for you to get a job, is because, first of all, the IT market is flooded, the job market is flooded. So in that case, employers, so-called, have a choice and a pick from a lot of college graduates out there. They have a choice to pick from other things. And the thing is, also, what you have to remember is that when it comes to, nowadays they got this hook on it. When you look at any job job ad out there, they say, yeah, we need you to have an A+ certification, Microsoft certification, a college degree, blah blah blah. But then you have to have minimum 2 to 3 or 4 years of working experience before you even can get that job. So in that case, that's kind of not fair. Now I've been thinking about this long and hard. Since we are in a situation that we are right now, in this case, and for now, I would have to support. I would support some sort of universal basic income. Now, do I like this? No. Would I endorse it under different circumstances? No. But in this case, since the job market is flooded with college graduates, and the barriers to IT to get a job in the IT field, and anyway, it's getting harder and harder to get a job because people are being replaced by robots, etc., etc. So in this case, yes, I would support universal basic income in this case. Is this good or bad? Well, that depends on how you look at it. But like, and plus, and what I would really support in this real deal is basically what I do support is entrepreneurship. That it's easier for you. It would be easier for people to start their own business and create their own job. That is the only solution to this problem. Now, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you in my next video.